Hey YouTube fame, this story starts in a hospital when the mom was dying and said to her son that, Son, the kindness you put into the world has a way of coming back to you. It was the last word of her and then she left the world forever. The boy beside him crying that mom, no, no, no mom. He was crying and his friend told that, man, you know, don't cry. It happens with everyone. It goes with the territory. Why are you crying? You just do what your mom wanted to. So the boy was thinking about all this and he was not thinking about anything but his mom. How good her how good his mom was. But everything has changed. So after some time the father married to another woman, but the woman was not good to the son. She was always, you know, complaining about his activities in his school and saying that he is not good, he is not doing any work, he is old enough now, he could earn his own money. But the father said no, he is a little boy. But after some time the father mood has changed. Now everything was changed. They both pushed him from the house and he was just left with some money and living the life on the street. When he was about to eat the food, what happens? He sees some poor boy was, craving for the food. So he just gave his food and he survived his time without food, only took a glass of water, but didn't complain anything. Time went by. At this time, I don't know how it is how he managed to get the job, but he got little job and he shifted in a small apartment that was of rent one. So but the rent was so high, and so he was living his life in the small apartment and thinking about his life that I have to help the poor people, but I don't have enough money. So but he, wherever he found some needy people, he just give his money to them so that they could eat food and complete their basic necessities. So the time goes on and the things were being happened. One day he heard about his mom that his mom is in great danger, or you can say she was ill. So listening this, he just reached the mom and helped her in all the way. But the mom and the father was seeing everything from their own eyes, that how our child is so good, he's helping us. Even we kicked him out from the house and he was not thinking about all this. He's just doing his work. He was in the kitchen, the sweat was coming from all over his body, but he was just making the food, taking the cloths on the strings. Everything he was doing by himself, and it was so difficult for him to do all the tasks, but he just tolerated everything and he just helped his mom so that his mom could recovered from the pain, because the disease was so dangerous, so acute, so chronic. So but after the mom got recovered, he just left the house and he was teaching in his a small apartment. And after that he left for office. Meanwhile, when he was talking to his friend on the street, he saw a sudden accident in front of his eyes, And the woman who got injured in that was, her blood was flowing so much, you can say there was a bleeding so much. And so they took him into the hospital, and the boy also reached there. And after that, the the doctor told that we are in need of blood, okay, otherwise this this woman would lose her life. So just, okay, do all the things, otherwise I can't do anything. So you just, okay, prepare with all the things. But the blood was rare. But the blood was rare. Only the boy has the same type of blood, or you can say he has O type. He could give to all the people the blood. You know about O type blood. So the boy gave his blood and then returned to his home. And in the night he was thinking about all the things, that how would I pay this much rent, because the rent was so high. And he wanted to open a small organization so that he could help poor and needy, but he don't have enough money. So how he could do all the things by himself? The boy was thinking all these things, and for his surprise he got knock on the door. And there was a mom. And mom hugged him and said, sorry my son, for how I treated you. Sorry for all that. No one came to me in my pain. Only you were the one who helped me a lot, who got me recovered from the disease. Thank you so much, my dear son. Now from now on I'm gonna be a good mom. You're a real mom now. Sorry for all that, but do forgive me, my son. The son said, of course, mom. Meanwhile, when they were talking, a man comes and asks, what happens? I think you are the same boy who donated the blood. The boy said, yeah, of course, I was. Then he said, she was my wife, and you saved her life, and you know how much I love her. I will spend all the money, all the things, all the houses, all the properties for her, because I love her so much, and I am millionaire. Now you want, if you want anything, you just ask me, man, ask me. I will help you with all the money and with all the property. So but the boy said, no, I don't want anything. But the man, when sees everything, he was living in a small room. And the boy told that, if you want to do something, please donate some money, so that I could open a small organization to help the needy and poor. The man said, of course, you just take this money, and I'll give you a department, a good mansion where you will live. Then he was provided with money and palace. So you see, so what is the moral of the story? I think you got. Please do write in the comment section, so that I could read. And I think you got the message. So I hope that you will love this video, and I appreciate that you're watching, and I'll see you in the next video.